How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be hopping into some ranked seasons, playing a few games, trying to make it back into the division series. I have only played a handful of games this ranked seasons. I don't even know when the current season ends, but I am looking forward to the upcoming rewards. We should have a 10th inning program coming out soon. MLB The Show tweeted out that it's Griffey Jr. week, so we should have Ken Griffey Jr. in that program, as well as Willie Mays. It does say one-of-a-kind program, and those are two players that I think we would get. But let's go ahead and hide the face cam. We'll start off with a leadoff double that we're giving up here in this very first inning. And this is how the last few games of ranked seasons have gone for me. I've given up, quite a few runs here early in the game, or at least to start off, with a leadoff homer, a couple runs in the first. So hopefully we can avoid that. Here we got a play at third base. 99 speed gets thrown out at third. I tried to get behind that ball in center field with Mike Trout, but I might have baited him to go there, and I didn't even mean to. So I'll definitely take that double play. Here we get a double with Mike Trout to get this first inning going. We already have one down. I popped up with Mickey Mantle, and now we have Jimmy Fox up. Two down in the inning, bottom of the first, and this is exactly what I need. In the last couple of games, I've struggled to score with runners in scoring position, or at least get extra base hits, cash in the runs. And honestly, I've just stranded a lot of runners, so it's nice to get that 1-0 lead. I did have another opportunity to cash in Jimmy Fox at second base, but I was not able to, and then we just give up the one run right back to him. Babe Ruth goes deep. Here we have Corey Kluber up to bat, and this is going to be a big hit right here. He has a diving animation with Nick Castellanos. 4 speed is able to beat that out, and that's going to bring up Mickey Mantle with 2 outs. And I was looking for a pitch on the outer half, still missed it, but that's going to be a no-doubter. I was kind of surprised with the feedback there, surprised to see it go out on a no-doubter. I thought that was going to be a wall scraper, but that is a big 3-run homer set up there by Corey Kluber, which was kind of interesting. 2-out, big hit, extends the inning, and we were able to clutch up. Anyway, got the double play to end that last inning, and now we have Jimmy Fox up with 1 out, and we're getting another weird home run here. This was a very late swing, or, a late swing in that yellow window. We also have the PCI way underneath the baseball, but that's a home run. I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. I have been a little bit off the ball in that way consistently in the last few games. Then we get a perfect line out with Larry Walker, and Larry Walker's going to try and rob a base hit from him, unable to make the play there as he can't even pick it up. He's going to go ahead and take second base on that. I thought for sure I was going to get him. Didn't get a perfect throw or anything. I had to change it to just throw it all the way to second. He's going to be able to cash in this run with Babe Ruth. Smack that one off the wall. He was ready for that fastball up and inside. And now we're going back to it. Going with the sinker this time. Up and in. And that's Alberto Mondesi. Absolutely crushes that one. Makes it a 5-3 ball game. Top of the 5th inning. And we don't really have that many runs scored. We have scored, one every other inning or so. Here we're getting a weird play at the plate, and something I haven't really seen at all this year. Scoring on a wild pitch. 90 speed. Mike Trout comes in to score there, and that was pretty big because I started to go into a little bit of a slump here late in the game. Had that one inning with a 3-run shot. Every other inning, he was able to minimize at 1 run, or at least only allow 1 run at the most. And honestly, for an all-star game or a game that's on all-star difficulty, this is a fairly low-scoring game. We do have an opportunity here to kind of break it open a little bit. Bottom of the 8th. So this is really it. We get a big hit right here. We score this run. We're trying to break the game open, though. We have Robinson Cano coming up, and he hasn't hit a home run in this game. Usually he hits a home run like every game, it seems, or at least like the past 10 games he's gone deep. This one will do just fine, a double down the line, or at least a single down the line there to score a run. And now we have another base knock to score another one. Really taking advantage of this inning and of some weird base hits. These are just seeing eye singles, or at least, some hits that were getting through the infield, cashing in some runs, going station to station. And then we hit a 3-run homer once again with Mickey Mantle. I was waiting for that pitch low and away. Figured I'll go ahead and hop into another one. This one will put us in the DS if we win. We have Lucas Giolito on the mound, and we're facing Kerry Wood, the Prestige version of Kerry Wood. This opponent has a very good team. Prestige Fernando Tatis here leading it off. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm just using some budget pitchers because I tend to give up a lot of runs anyway. I'm not the greatest pitcher. I'm actually a really awful pitcher in this game. For whatever reason. I don't know. I just cannot locate pitches. And even when I can, I'm still throwing it right there. Or at least the pitcher's just randomly throwing it over the middle anyway. That was an alright pitch. I mean, I was trying to get that low and in. I hit the meter with the analog stick, but I did not hit the hoop. I missed over the middle of the plate. And yeah, it's a 2-0 game. I mean, just like I mentioned in the previous one, starting off this game, already losing in the bottom of the first. Only a 2-run deficit though. We get something going here, a double to lead off the game, and that's been happening a lot. You know, I've been getting Mickey Mantle on base early, which is helpful. Here, Mike Trout goes deep. I felt like this was one of my best swings in the most recent games that I've played. Even though I wasn't completely on it, it wasn't a perfect, but I waited back on a changeup for once. My timing with off speed has been really inconsistent. I've been able to hit the fastballs and mistake pitches that are right over the middle. At a decent rate. It definitely could be a little better. Here we're getting one, a cutter inside. Once again, missed it, but we do pull it somehow. Even swinging a little bit late there, or at least on the later side of good. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing at the plate and how I can make some of these minor adjustments because I have been inconsistent, right? I mean, I scored 6 runs or whatever in that last 8th inning, but up until then, I was kind of struggling at the plate. Here we're giving up the lead right away. It's a 3-3 game now. Now we got to face Jimmy Fox and another one. The back-to-back homers, or might as well have been back-to-back shots. I believe he had Fox after Ruth. I've been enjoying some of these World Series games, spending some time with my family, enjoying a couple drinks, had a couple margaritas, watching the game, and really some crazy games have been played, and some crazy situations have gone on within those games. I just had a great time watching the Rays and Dodgers go at it. I'm hoping, the Rays can actually win, but my prediction would be that the Dodgers win in 6 games. Anyway, this is probably the highlight of the video. Home run with Lucas Giolito. 0 contact, 0 power, 0 vision. A slurve inside, and we go deep with almost a no-doubter. It's not quite a no-doubter. It's a pretty good animation there. I don't even think Lucas Giolito has a no-doubter. No, I'm kidding. He probably does. But he doesn't have any hitting attributes, so I don't know how likely that is to happen. Anyway, he hits the home run to give us the lead, and then we get a double play. So he's given up 4 homers in this one, but at least he was able to hit one to get a run back, and that's a big play. I mean, here we go. One off the glove here. He's going to throw Mickey Mantle out at first base. Thought for sure he was going to beat that out. Anyway, we have Mike Trout up again. Already has that home run in the ball game, starting us off with a leadoff base hit. And that's amazing. I mean, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those leadoff runners. We have Pablo Sanchez making his return into the lineup. I've taken him out for a few games, wanted to use, some of the brand new players that we got. Some really good, 99 overall cards like Fernando Tatis, Carlos Correa mix in, Cano back into the lineup, as well as Hornsby. But I just felt like, with so many options, we don't really need to use the creative player as often. Went to Oral Hershiser, though. Out of the bullpen. I felt like my bullpen was a little bit tired. Kind of just wanted to use, a guy with a lot of movement. He gives up a solo shot, but we still have a 6-5 lead. Mike Trout with another base knock. Absolutely tearing it up in this video. Multiple hits in both games. A couple home runs, and just great PCI placement with him specifically. In the most recent games, I have missed a couple easy opportunities with him. But, in the top of the 8th, we're giving up the lead, or at least, tie game here, 6-6. And Mike Trout's going deep. This one's going to be into the gap. Mike Trout makes the play. Anytime I face Mike Trout, he just seems like he just absolutely crushes the baseball. It's so hard to get him out, especially that MVP Mike Trout. Even the live series, still really good. But here, Mickey Mantle, check swing to lead off the bottom of the 9th inning. I have no idea what happened. Might have been a base hit up the middle, but Babe Ruth clutches up with 2 outs and walks it off here. 3-1 count. We get the splitter off of Rob Nen, and that's going to win the game. So we do make it into the DS division. It's been a little bit since I've made it into that division, or at least even played on Hall of Fame in ranked seasons. And now we do have some packs. I recently completed the Bob Gibson Conquest program. We do have some packs here. I'm not sure exactly how I got all of these packs. I think that's how I got them, but I might have gotten, a few here and there sparingly by completing some of the program. I'm only at like 70 program stars. I know you do get, a few packs along the way. So maybe we got some of these in a different way. But nonetheless, a solid 20 pack opening or so. Hopefully we can pull a diamond. Honestly, though, the highlight of this video is probably that Lucas Giolito homer. 0 contact, 0 power, and 0 vision. Hanging slurve, and he crushed it out. And yeah, that card's been pretty good for me. I mean, the 125 hits per 9 is probably the reason why I use him. And he does have, a very tall build in the game. He's got the height, so you can kind of use the fastball and the off-speed pitches in a different way from some of the other pitchers in the game. Kind of an interesting way to look at it, but also he's a budget pitcher that was essentially free. So I'm looking for those types of guys. Anyway, we do have a couple of gold cards here. We're going to have multiple golds coming out of these ball and as habits, but hopefully there's at least one diamond in these packs. And there it is. There we go. We get an American League. Hopefully this is a center fielder. This looks like it's the Mike Trout. This looks like it's the Mike Trout animation, and it is. This is the 3rd Mike Trout I've pulled this year, and I believe someone said Byron Buxton has a sliding animation, so that's what I was looking for right there, and we do get Mike Trout. That's amazing. I'll definitely take that, another 150K or 170K. That's going to do it for this video. Not only did Mike Trout go off, but we packed him as well. Peace out.